Let's see if you can get this. What goes up must come back down. That's right. That is the catchphrase of anyone looking at the real estate market, at the stock market, at any markets. They are looking at it and going, it has gone up so much, therefore it has to come back down because of that law. What many people don't realize, though, is that that law is related to gravity, not to financial markets. Sir Isaac Newton was the founder of that law, the creator of that law, and it is incredibly important to recognize that it's just not true when it comes to the real estate market or the stock market. Now, that doesn't mean that we don't have corrections. That doesn't mean that prices can't come back down, but to think that they go up and therefore have to come back down will get you into a lot of trouble. Let's take a look and see. All right, we're gonna look at two quick examples here. Here is the S&P US National Home Price Index. This is basically measuring home prices in the United States. And for the purposes of this, we got it on the maximum amount of time that there is. So it starts in 1987. It's not a full history of the United States, but it is certainly a lot of years that will show us a pretty good example here. It's indexed. When you look at this, it starts at 100. Right? And it grows over time. There are some periods where it comes down, and this is most commonly where people look at this and say, look at 2008, right? The market went up a lot right before it, and then the market came back down. And the market has since gone up a lot. Therefore, it should be coming back down. Part of why they want that is because they want to get a good deal. When you edit this and look at this, there's something called a logarithmic scale. All that does is make the growth equal. 1 plus 1, right? It's 2, and that's 100% growth. 2 plus 1 is only 50%, right? Look at how consistent the growth is over time. The growth is pretty much up and to the right. Let's look at the stock market. Here's the S&P 500. And just in general, looking at this, you would think, oh my gosh, this is a dramatic rise up. This is surely us getting unsustainable. This thing has got to crash. But again, if I change this to a logarithmic scale, right, which just means that the growth is equal, so a doubling is a doubling. Look how consistent this growth has been. Essentially, there's one main reason why this happens, and you need to know this, because our money is printed out of thin air. We don't have gold backing this, so there's no limit on this, right? If we go back in time, the stock market wasn't always up and to the right, and that's because we had a currency that was limited. It could not just be printed indefinitely. But as soon as the Great Depression happened, they unlocked what caused it to be fixed, and that was the beginning of the end for the dollar. And the people that recognize this are the ones that understand the rules of the game, how to play it, and how to prosper from it. So what do we do with this information? The key here is it is getting us out of the trap of believing that there is always a crash right around the corner that keeps us from taking action. You see, the people that predict the doom and gloom, the people that tell you that the market is going to crash are trying to get eyeballs. It makes you look like you're smarter than the rest of all of us who can't figure that out. But we know that the truth is that the dollar will lose value over time and that prices almost always go up. And when you know that, it takes the guessing game out of investing. It helps people to take action when they otherwise might be hesitant or fearful. And I think that that is the most responsible advice and realization that we can help our people have so that they can make the best decisions in their businesses, so that they can make the best investments in their lives, and ultimately so that they can see the game for what it is and play it to win. For more like this, subscribe to the channel, leave me a like, and let me know in the comments. Does this change things for you?